This is your chance to make huge gains, but you absolutely cannot miss the AI agent train. I reported about this end of November. Now this whole narrative is starting to blow up. Last week alone, the market cap of AI agents went up by 30%. You need to position yourself, and you need to position yourself now, especially since we have a nice juicy dip at our hands right now where many projects are down 40 to 60%. But first, let me take a step back. So we're going to do things a bit differently this time because there are so many projects that I'd like to show you. So now I'm going to introduce you to some of these projects that I've come across over the past few weeks and drop my 2 cents on them, just so that you are aware of them and I can point you in a direction. I'm not going to do your regular deep dive, but I will share my opinion where I can. Plus, I'm going to show you one project that literally launched this week, and I think this could be literally a 100x opportunity, so stick around to the end.
Am I too late?
First off, where do we stand right now, and why the am I pressing on this AI agent matter? Well, AI agents are not just like meme coins as many still seem to think. They are not just dumb bots that blindly execute tasks. So what are they? I think this is a good description, and I got this one from the Almanac white paper, so shout out to them. For one, they extract information from unstructured and constantly changing environments. They reason about data within context of their objectives. They discover patterns and learn to leverage them over time. They can perform actions their owners never explicitly programmed. This AI agent narrative is the biggest opportunity in crypto right now, and everyone who has crypto and wants to make some decent returns should seriously consider getting exposure to not only AI in general, but AI agents. This is on the level of the ICOs of the past, DeFi summer, the whole NFT and meme coin craze that we had. That said, I've got the feeling that this time could be slightly different because this time the use case expands beyond just crypto. The whole world is looking at AI and AI agents, no matter if crypto or not. Just this week, Jensen Huang predicted a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity for AI agents.
AI agents is probably the next robotics industry and likely to be a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity.
But crypto is bringing everything together. Crypto makes sure agents can operate and interact autonomously. The other day, I watched Crypto Banter's take on this, and you may think of them what you want, but I think they have some pretty good takes and snippets that I want to share with you.
The AI agent narrative is absolutely exploding, and I think that this narrative can't wait. In fact, I don't only think that it's going to be the biggest narrative of 2025 and the first quarter of 2025, but I think it's going to be the biggest thing that has ever happened to crypto, and certainly the biggest thing that's ever happened to crypto since I got into crypto. And I want to explain to you why I say that. So think about this. In the future, every transaction and every execution is going to be executed effectively by a bot, right? So I've used this example before, but I'll use the example again. If I'm driving a driverless car, that's a bot, and you're driving a driverless car, I need to get to the airport, you need to go to a party, I'm more urgent than you, right? And so our 2 agents will negotiate so that I can overtake your car and get to the airport and make my flight, right? Now, when that negotiation is finished, one bot's going to have to pay the other bot, right? But the bots don't know each other. And if you think about what crypto is a mechanism for 2 people or 2 entities that don't know each other and don't trust each other to transact in a trustless way, right? We write a smart contract. If this happens, if Run overtakes your car, then the money gets transferred into your account, right? And so when you think about all these AI agents, or you think about the era of AI agents, and you think about all these AI agents which are doing things on our behalf, they're going to need to transact, but they don't know each other, right? And so the only way that you can transact with a trustless party or in a trustless way is to actually transact using a cryptocurrency and a smart contract, right?
Now, I might have a better example than the whole car overtaking thing. Luna, which is an agent that has the goal to become famous, wanted to have an image created because that's outside of her own capabilities. Then it had some conversations on X with another agent called Styx, which can create images. So it used the help of Styx to achieve that goal and paid Styx for its services. The first known transaction between agents on the blockchain. Now, if you spin this a bit further, imagine where this is going to end up. All these different areas that you see here are huge opportunities for AI agents. Okay, the tier list, but before we get to that, let me explain the different categories of agent investments currently. You can sum it up into 3 different layers. Infrastructure, these are basically launch pads, frameworks, builders, data layers, etc. like AI16Z, Virtual, Zerebro, Cookie, and we'll talk about these later. Then we have applications, and with that I mean things like agents that are used for real-world applications or within applications to accomplish and simplify tasks. And a big area here is the so-called DeFi narrative with AI, where an agent can help you seamlessly operate on the blockchain without all the headache of bridging and etc. And then we have agent personalities. These are the ones that you probably know, posting on X, sometimes more, sometimes less valuable information. They started off as meme coins, just posting random stuff, but are getting more and more valuable. Generally, I would be more careful with specific agent investments. The only point in time it would make sense to invest into a specific agent is if the personality or character becomes irreplaceable or evolves beyond around just being an agent and starts offering products. From top to bottom, this goes from broader applications to very specific, which also means we go from safer to riskier. If you invest into Virtual, for example, you bet on the ecosystem that launches all the agents. If you go for a very specific agent, you might end up betting on the wrong one, which will eventually get outshined by newer ones. That said, I will do a separate video to explain how to find good AI agent plays, so make sure to subscribe to On-Chain Journal and hit that notification bell to not miss any future videos. Now, I picked a different scale than the usual SABCD because all of these tokens have different stages, sizes, and opportunities. Let's say you were building a portfolio only of AI agents. Now, I don't recommend that, of course, but for the sake of the example. Now, we'd like to diversify to balance our risk between these levels. These levels are the safe haven, which are projects that are already billions in market cap. These are your safer bets or blue chips, established, proven, with the broadest impact and with the possibility of running to 10, 20, 30 billion in valuation at the peak of the bull run. Basically, these are must-haves for your portfolio to secure the gains of maybe like 3 to 5x, maybe even 10x if things are really surreal. The Unleashables, which already are in hundreds of millions in market cap range, maybe like 200 to 600 million. These are mid-caps lurking in the corner, waiting for their time to explode. These are projects that got a lot of traction already and are solid bets, but there are maybe a few question marks about product adoption, broader appeal, but anything around 5 to 15x may be possible. Dark horses are small caps worth max 200 million in market cap, which are undervalued in my opinion. Maybe still too new, less known, in some cases maybe a less broad use case as infrastructure plays. Depending on their current valuation, their potential gains could be anything from 10 to 25x. Lastly, we have the new kids on the block, microcaps under 20 million, basically high risk, high reward plays, super low valuation, super new, unreleased products, but nevertheless kind of looking bullish. Everything from 20 to 100x is genuinely possible. Quick disclaimer from my side, if you are missing any AI agents in my list, there are way too many to cover, and these are the ones I have spent time with. There are tons of good ones out there. That said, if you want me to take a serious look at some other agents, drop them in the comments down below and I can add them to the next AI agent tier list. That said, all the ones I mentioned in this video are projects that I think are worth looking at. The AI agent tier list. Let's start it off with the safe haven, aka blue chips. I also don't want to spend too much time here because they should be known by now. For one, we have Virtual, basically an AI agent launchpad or layer 1, therefore in the infra category, sitting at around 3 to 4 billion in market cap right now. It's the token to hold. It ran up already 9,000% or more over the past couple of months, and we are still not done yet, it seems. The way they built their ecosystem is super smart, and I think the run is still going to continue, and it is and will continue to be the highest valued AI coin in this cycle. If you want to capture general exposure to all agents that are launched through virtuals like AIXBT, Luna, Game, etc., this is your play. AI16Z. This token is associated with an AI DAO that uses AI for investment decisions, but I think most people associate or use AI16Z as a proxy investment for the go-to AI agent framework right now, which is ELIZA OS. And ELIZA OS enables you to build fully customizable AI agents, a different approach to launching AI agents on virtual, for example. And this one is sitting under 2 billion right now during the dip, so still a lot of room to run, especially considering they're building their own layer 1 and expanding their partnerships. This one also falls into the infra category. These are the only 2 blue chips. Not gonna spend too much more time on this. There's enough stuff about them out there. Let's get to the interesting bits and pieces, the Unleashables. These ones are not so secret anymore, but as said, have still room to run. First up, and I already talked about this thoroughly, AIXBT. You can watch the video here. It's basically a crypto influencer that uses crypto Twitter and data for analysis and gives you valuable information while being humorous. But I'm going to use this as an opportunity to give you a quick outlook for AIXBT's future. I said earlier to be careful with single agent investments, but I think AIXBT has reached a level of establishment that I think is here to stay. The team is working hard to make it better and to offer products across all different tiers of investors, and the personality is really enjoyable in my opinion, and I think the future outlook continues to be great, even though we already went up by 300% or so since the video. At a 600 million market cap, which is around the all-time high, I still think a 10x is possible. I'm not kidding. Right now, it dipped quite a bit, and this could be a good entering opportunity as long as the dip lasts. This is clearly an agent, but building out their application side, so I'll put it here in between. GRIFFAIN, some people call it the ChatGPT of crypto or the steroids for Solana. The difference is that GRIFFAIN is integrated on and off chain, and it can do basically everything within the digital landscape like e-commerce, trading, DeFi, AI images, AI agents creation, and a lot more. The product is still closed for the public, but a lot of people are super bullish. It's already trading at 350 to 500 million, but people foresee a bright future. This one uses agents to accomplish its tasks, so we'll put it into the applications category. ARC. First off, this is ARC.fun, not the ARC creator project on ETH base. $ARC is a platform for the development and deployment of AI agents on the Solana blockchain based on the popular programming language Rust. Basically, it is a top-notch high-performance framework that is gaining in popularity. It's sitting at 400 million right now. Zerebro initially started as an autonomous AI system designed to create, distribute, and analyze content across decentralized and social platforms like X, Instagram, Warpcast, and Telegram, you name it. It even got banned from Spotify and SoundCloud. Its activities included creating tokens, managing them on various blockchains like Solana, Polygon, and Bitcoin, and even engaging in activities like music production and NFT ecosystem expansion. Now, Zerebro is expanding or pivoting towards a broader infrastructure role. They also launched an AI agent framework called Zerebro. And also here again, AI16Z is helping them out. So while it gained popularity as an AI agent, it's now moving broader, which I think is a good move to secure long-term sustainability. Right now, it's somewhere between 300 and 400 million in market cap, 60% down from its all-time high, 780 million. If Zerebro and the infra move goes well, it could turn into a $1 billion project. But have a look for yourself and see what you think. Last one in this category that I have to share, and it would be reckless not to share this, is Swarms. I bumped into this last week because I saw some whale alerts about this. It was around 170 market cap back then. This also is an AI agent framework, and it seems that it's giving AI16Z a run for their money. Swarm's goal is to build the foundation of the agentic economy. It's a Python framework, one of the most popular programming languages, and it seems like the framework is getting a lot of praise for their high quality code. Especially Chinese and Korean communities seem to be very supportive. And of course, it also helps that the dev locked up his supply live on stream, which takes a lot of worries away. In the meantime, it jumped to 500 million market cap, and I was honestly shocked. It gained 4,900% in just 11 days. The space is moving so fast right now, it's incredible. Honestly, I haven't really spent enough time on this project, but mindshare remains high. Now, during this dip, it's under 300 million again, but my first feeling is that if this continues, then we could have another true AI16Z contender in the realms of multiple billions. Okay, now we're off to the dark horses. This is also the biggest section. Well, alright, I know it's not the point to have many dark horses probably, but AI agents are still new enough to have great projects that haven't seen a lot of attention just yet. Therefore, it also doesn't reflect in their price tag. Starting with the project we already talked about, Alchemist AI, a no-code app builder platform that is shipping updates nearly every day. You can find the link up to the video up here in the corner to get a deep dive, but basically this is a very unique product and people are going crazy about it, building unique games and applications, etc. If it becomes a go-to builder application platform, there is an opportunity to run up to the billions. Right now, it has a market cap of around 150 million. Cookie. The Cookie token is associated with the Cookie DAO, which is especially known for their product Cookie.fun, a fantastic AI agent data platform. There are multiple uses for the token though. You can get premium access to Cookie.fun, governance, so you can vote on decisions regarding the cookie ecosystem, and you can even receive airdrops from projects within the Cookie 3 acceleration program, which is a program that basically helps crypto startups get off the ground. Most importantly though, they built a data layer for AI agents, so when people build an AI agent, they can utilize this data layer to make their agent smarter or simply display cookie data on their website, just like Virtual did. So it's kind of an infra play here as well. It's right now at around 150 million market cap, and I think given the visibility and increasing importance of Cookie.fun and its data, we could see a huge jump for $Cookie. And we can already see big entities like Messari utilizing Cookie. Okay, the next one falls into the investment application category. It's called Sequoia, a play on the real Sequoia investment fund, similarly to how AI16Z is coming from the investment fund A16Z. So this project is an investment DAO, decentralized anonymous organization created by Canonical Ventures managing partner Anand Iyer. Its primary goal is to fund projects building in the Virtuals ecosystem. The agent is not fully autonomous yet, that's the goal, but the project has an experienced VC running the whole thing and it's working so far just fine. Just look at their investment page and you can see how much investors profit from Sequoia. A real gem sitting here at under 80 million in my opinions, but you can also take a look at similar projects like Vader AI, also an AI agent investing in AI projects, just with a larger market cap. It's still quite early for these type of agents and the investment DAO narrative, but if they manage to unlock great opportunities and returns for investors, I see this becoming huge. And we all know how much money is in venture capital. AVA is essentially a token associated with HoloWorld, which is a platform aimed at enhancing AI agents with 2D and 3D avatars so that you can not only interact via writing, but you can actually see and hear them just like here.
Just watched my portfolio go up 500% while eating ramen in my cardboard box mansion.
This is one of the very unique projects in the AI agent narrative currently. It's really seeing a lot of hype and the price is still pretty reasonable, under 200 million market cap if you ask me. They also just announced a partnership with Wintermute. Now, for those of you who don't know who or what Wintermute is one of the leading global algorithmic trading firms and liquidity providers in the crypto space. So this basically gives AVA a huge boost in visibility, liquidity, credibility, and of course, value. So go check it out. I think tech-wise, this is one of the big ones and could become the leader for AI agent audiovisuals. In a world where everyone is seeking for gold, this could be one of the picks and shovels. Hey ANON, the last one in this category, is something that is still up and coming. DeFi with AI. In this case, agents are used to simplify the user experience of operating within crypto DeFi. We all know what a headache it is to transfer tokens to different ecosystems, for example. This is what ANON is all about. You basically just tell it to bridge for you or buy a token or set up a liquidity pool, etc. ANON's product is still in closed beta, but the anticipation is huge. Daniele Sesta is known for his past projects, may it be for the good or for the worse. One thing is for sure, they made people a lot of money, and right now ANON is at around 200 million market cap, and if we assume Daniele can repeat his past success, then we could see a $2 billion project at our hands. DeFi is one of the biggest things to come to crypto, and if you want to take a closer look at similar projects in DeFi, also check out Nur, Grift, or also GRIFFAIN, GRIFFAIN is tapping into this area. Okay, before we get to the new kids on the block, if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification down below. We're gonna have a lot of fun over the next couple of weeks and you don't want to miss out. Cool, so we're slowly coming to an end and finally we get to the new kids on the block. Again, these ones could literally 50 to 100x this cycle. First off, NFTXBT. They are trying to be the alpha agent for NFTs and still quietly finishing off their agent. Now, I know this is quite niche for some people, and I said to be careful with single agents, but the reason I'm keeping an eye on this project is the following. The team behind this project is no other than FXHash. They are known for their experience in generative art, but also especially because of their technical capabilities, and that's another reason for me. They're not using any framework I mentioned. Instead, they're building their own custom agent, one that can truly reflect on its decisions and improve. And this could be something growing beyond just the agent itself. The token is under 15 million in market cap right now. A catalyst for this token could be when the agent eventually goes live on X and takes some mindshare. Next up, we have Agent Scarlet, aka Agency. This is one of my favorites because it prevents people from losing money in crypto. It scans GitHub repositories, checks social sentiment, uses on-chain data to make a call if a token is good or not. They plan to token gate the access, but right now during the test phase, it is free and people are flooding Telegram with requests, all while it's not really fully operational on X itself. But the big interest has been noted and there are partnerships in the pipeline, and one of them apparently is AI16Z. Honestly, this is a super useful agent that is expanding beyond just being an agent. They're working on integrating with blockchains and apparently building an API, which I personally am excited about. At the time of the recording, this is actually sitting at under 10 million market cap, super high potential for me. Okay, very last one on my list and then we wrap up. It is really hard to find coins that are under 2 million in market cap that could be good plays. And the reason I'm so excited for this one is that it's a space that I'm very familiar with. Recruitment. As a director of engineering, I interviewed thousands of people and I know the problems very well in this space. This project could change the way we find new job opportunities. I'm talking about CV3 AI. It's the world's first on-chain recruitment agent and a Web3 mashup of LinkedIn, Greenhouse, which is a recruiting software, and gamification. Who's behind it? Kyler F, also known as Tech Gentleman on X. He's been around since 2011. That's probably longer than 99% of us. He already runs the crypto company Pog, and he has a background in AI and worked for companies like Google, Unity, worked at Rivian pre-IPO. Additionally, he has as much experience in recruitment as well. You can find a roadmap, a white paper, tokenomics, a SWOT analysis, all on the website. He already is a crypto founder, has a plan, tons of experience, is in the crypto space for over 10 years. I think that's a setup that you rarely will find at these levels.
I've never seen anything like this.
Again, it's super early. Be aware, the product is still in the making and everything is just getting started. As I said, it's not even a week old and this is probably not your quick flip, but something more to look at for a longer period of time. Go check it out for yourself. One last piece of advice. It is so easy to FOMO and feel like you want to invest in everything. At times, coins will pump left and right, and you will question if you have made the right decision. So, 1. Do your research if you invest. Understand why you invested and remember that. 2. Don't spread yourself too thin. Pick a few good bets. Balance your risk between the different dimensions that we talked about. But don't put like $100 in 20 different agents. Rather pick 2 or 3 where you have strong conviction and you will be good to go. No financial advice, but you want to be able to make some decent gains, and that doesn't work if you spread yourself too thin. Folks, it hit me yesterday how early we are. People on crypto Twitter are already in this for like about 2 months, but there is barely any agent-related token listed on a tier 1 exchange like Coinbase or Binance. So you'll need to get your own wallet and operate through decentralized exchanges or smaller exchanges if you want to buy now, probably. But when the majority of people get in touch with agents and run into crypto, that is when we really start seeing the market go crazy. So prepare yourself. And that's it for today, folks. Shedding some light into the AI agent narrative and which projects people are excited and talking about. Which agents are on your list? Also, let me know which ones you missed in this video or which one you want me to go deeper into in the next videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.